Randy Boydston, and I'm this general manager for Affiliated Foods. And Affiliated Foods Midwest is a grocery cooperative. We service about 850 retailers across 16 states in the Midwest region. We were actually in growth mode for this office here in Kenosha, Wisconsin, and we were consolidating all of our procurement departments to one office. And we actually had the second floor office that was open and available for growth, but we didn't want to go down the road of the traditional office space, offices, cubicles, boring. We wanted to create a technology-driven environment for our associates to allow us to attract and retain new associates in the future. Also wanted to be a leader and set the example for other companies in what we were doing. We wanted to create a flexible environment for our associates, and finally we wanted it to be something fun, something new and exciting, not the same boring office that people were generally used to. So we visited 2 other companies that had went to the open office concept, and we walked away from those visits, probably questioning how this could potentially work in our environment.
When I first got here, we were still officing downstairs. I had a traditional office, my own office space downstairs. And actually, as I was making the decision if I was going to come to Affiliated or not, I got to see this workspace as it was under construction. And there was some concern in my mind because I'm an introvert. I value my office and my quiet time and my focused time.
Believe it or not, we had several people come to us at the beginning of the project and say, this won't work for us. We have to have a closed door office so that we can have confidential meetings with vendors, we can negotiate. We can't work in an environment where it's all just out there. People won't feel comfortable.
I was actually here with my wife touring the facility one night. They gave me access, and I told her my concerns about being out in the open and in and amongst everyone. She told me it would probably be good for me, and that's turned out to be the case. It's been really good for me as a leader, and I think good for the interaction with our team.
I can tell you that not a single one of those people that voiced concerns at the beginning have came back with concerns after the project was completed and they were in their new working space.
We saw almost immediately, we saw interaction between groups that normally were separated. They had silos up. We always try to say, hey, don't pay attention to people's conversations, but to be quite honest, it is about hearing other people's conversations. And so you'll hear people in different departments, right? When they hear a conversation, they'll cue in on that and say, wait a minute, I think I can help you with that.
One of the other things that's really important to me as a leader is keeping my finger on the pulse of the team. Are they having a stressful day? Are things going well? Do we have some issues that really need to be resolved that are kind of lingering underneath the surface? And in a workspace like this, you see it because people wear their emotions, but if you're not physically in the same space with them, you can't feel it. And I can almost feel the temperature rise and fall in the office space and the workspace of how people are doing. Yesterday we had a real stressful day. I picked up on it right away, was able to get the team together, just quickly get together, hey, what's going on? What can we do? And you can fix it in the moment instead of having that stuff lay underneath the surface, because then when it pops up above the surface, it's usually real ugly.
One of the greatest things that we got out of the project, or the workspace, was the flexibility for our associates to work in multi-posture areas. So somebody could choose to work at their workstation, sitting at their computer. Somebody could go to a stand-up collaboration space with a Mediascape technology to display presentation, or somebody could sit at a casual workspace like we're sitting in here with their computer and their soft phone on their laptop and do all their work in whichever environment they feel the most comfortable with.
So silos have come down, collaboration's increased. The employees really are quite happy in this space. There's a lot of different environments for them to work in within this space that are very comfortable. What you see really is people being way happier and healthier and enjoying coming to work, which is one of the things that we wanted to create was an atmosphere where people wanted to come to work, were happy to be at work. You spend a great deal of your life in that environment, so it was important to us that we create an environment that was pleasing to them. So.
talk about bringing the new generation, the millennials into the workforce, it is hard for the grocery business. And the grocery business isn't sexy, unfortunately. But what we've done is we've created an environment that has made it more attractable to the younger generation and to any generation. We've had plenty of people come in here and say, I want to work for a company like this. Plenty of people come in here and say, I'm taking this back to my boss as a recommendation for what we can do in our office to create a better working environment.